Alright, so what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on Just Kidding channel. Last time we left off with the 0.5, I told you there was parts that I was missing and that I needed to get them in order to continue working on the car. So one of the things that I was missing was the correct IAT sensor. So with this car, it has Freddy, because I'm guessing it's fake, intake manifold. So it's not really a Greddy, just a Greddy style. So I'm going to show you, which I did paint wrinkled black. Came out really nice. And I'm not just saying that because I did it. I'm saying it because I really believe it came out nice. But also on the bottom there are ports. So there's like 1/8 NPT ports that I can thread an IET sensor in. And I was thinking, why not get one that fits? And the only one that fits is an IET sensor from AEM. So I got it from Wiring Specialties, well, Haltech, sorry. So I got it from Wiring Specialties. It's right here. As you can see, it's smaller than the one that I bought, the GM one. GM one was huge. So this one I don't have to tap the intake manifold for. I can just screw it in one of the ports that's underneath, which makes it super convenient. Also, for the fuel pressure regulator, like I mentioned before, it was in this direction, which meant the hose had to come from the fuel pressure regulator over the intake manifold and then right there. It was just a terrible spot. I didn't really like it, so I bought this from Tomei. This is the fuel pressure regulator adapter, and then this is an elbow for it. So I'm gonna put this in with the O-ring that they gave me, and I'm gonna fit this on so where it's angled down, so I could run it down and over to the fuel pressure regulator. I might have to order another elbow, so maybe I can get it from here going towards the front to make it look a lot cleaner. I think I should have done that, but it is what it is. You live and you learn, you make mistakes and stuff. So, but this car is not going to be perfect anytime soon, because there are a lot of little things that I need to get done, and I want them to be nice before this car actually goes on the road. But once I do that, the fuel system will pretty much be done, because I put the T in for the fuel sensor right there, and it already has 750cc injectors, fuel pressure regulator, Walbro 255. I do have to hardwire that to 12 volts and get a relay for it, because the fuel pump assembly that came in this car is pretty trash. So gotta make sure I do that, and yeah, it'll be done. The full fuel system will be done after that. So it's looking promising, looking very promising. So let's just get the Tomei fuel pressure regulator adapter out, lubed up with a little grease, and then get it inside the fuel pressure, the fuel rail, and then we'll be good from there. And make sure you lube up the O-ring before you put it in. Alright, so that is on for right now. I just realized that's Tomei, and so is the turbo kit. So but that was completely by accident. And also I guess the blue color scheme is gonna stay, because the hoses are blue. That fitting, the adapter for the coolant temp sensor is also blue. So and then the calipers too. So I guess blue might be the color scheme that we are forced to go with. Alright, so these videos are probably scattered all over the place, but it's all good. So today is a new day, and I figured since it's nice out, why not see if I can complete the 0.5. So what I'm gonna do is try and see if I can put this fitting on. So I got another Tomei 90-degree fitting, and I'm gonna be using it for the fuel pressure regulator right there, because I don't know if you guys know, but it was pointed outwards, and I'd rather have a 90-degree fitting so I can angle it down. It'll go underneath the intake manifold and get attached right there. It makes it look a lot cleaner, because the way it was set up when we first got the car was pretty terrible. So no offense to the guy that we bought it from, because it probably wasn't him that installed it. So I'm just gonna try and see if I can fit this up, try and see if it comes out pretty decent, because I want to get this car back on the road and running and driving under its own power. Oh, I was about to be sick if this didn't fit. Alright, it's in and just how I wanted it. Like that, angled down, so it could go underneath the intake manifold and right to the fuel pressure regulator adapter. Now I just have to plug in all the vacuum hoses and get the PCV one in, or IAC, and pretty much should be good to go. From there I should be able to start it. I'm debating whether or not if I want to put that oil sensor in. I probably should, but I could still access it later, and I don't really need it right now because the car's not being tuned. So right, so now what I have to do, since I have both fittings in, I'm gonna run the hoses for the fuel rail to the fuel pressure regulator. That'll be done. So everything when it comes to fuel and the front of the car would be done from then. Next, I'll just have to run the coolant lines for, I guess that's like IAC, I don't know, never seen it like that before, because my motor doesn't have it, but this motor does. So we're gonna run those hoses. Hopefully they work, because I could only find fuel injection hose, so that means it's gonna be like tougher to get on. Hope that's not the case, but let's see how that goes, and I'll pick the camera up because it's about to die. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Just Kidding channel. So today we're gonna be doing a very thorough cleaning of the 0.5. Right, so I did the engine bay cleaning, but you know, a lot of leaves have fallen and stuff like that. But we're not gonna really focus on that. We're gonna focus on washing the outside and the inside. So I don't know if you guys are familiar, but when we first got the car, it was just filthy. So Ryan cleaned up the driver and passenger seat. They came out brand new. Sounds like a plan. All right. Before I was really interrupted, I said Ryan was gonna come over and we're gonna work on the car. Originally we were gonna bring the car to his house to get it cleaned, but we had some issues getting it started. But so the car is sitting right now. Yo, it looks really good. Like these wheels, the bumper, everything looks good. Right now we're removing the carpet.
Yo, this shit got wet. Ooh. Moist as fuck.
So.
You got another glove?
Huh?
You got another glove?
Give me 1 second. I'm exposing you. Ryan said my YouTube videos are whack, you know. But anyways, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to get the carpet out, so Ryan can bring it to his house, patch it, clean it, whole 9 yards. So the only issue we're having is getting underneath the dash, right over here. Once we get the carpet from underneath that, everything else is easy because we remove the seats, all of that, center console, the trim, and also this blue wiring. Like at first we didn't know what the hell it was for. Ryan, do you want to tell him what it is?
For speakers. See that shit? It's fucking trash.
Yeah, the way they routed it was pretty bad. So the guy told me that he had like a subwoofer in here before, so he had this whole aftermarket system, and that aftermarket system was just not good.
Look at this shit. Show me. Look at this shit. Trash.
Yeah, so the aftermarket system that he had in here was just a lot of wires, whole 9 yards. So we're trying to at least clean it up, because I think those are the only wires that they use for the speakers. So once we have that down packed, we should be all right. I don't even know. I don't think the speakers in here are upgraded. Do you think so?
I didn't look at it. When you took a door card, did you see?
No, I didn't. Actually, so you see it says active speaker over there. This one doesn't. I took that piece out, so I think I might put it in over here.
Oh, so it still says it?
Yeah. Just, you know, just so it matches. So at least it looks a little uniform. The way that the passenger door wires were hooked up, instead of going through the factory grommet or the grommet area, they just went outside of the car. So went in between the door jambs and hooked it up to the speaker in the door. That's ridiculous. So once this carpet is removed, we'll be able to clean it down and then add the sound deadening.
Yo, you got Bondo in? Drinking water?
Lunch break.
Is that water?
Out here, MREs, boy. Don't ask me where I got them. All right, so you guys didn't see a lot, but we did a lot. Ryan did his whole masterpiece with the wiring. If I show you now, it may look like it's sloppy. That's because we pulled the carpet out. We're gonna clean it and add the sound deadening. Like I said, on camera everything always looks horrible, but when it's time, I'm gonna clean floors very thoroughly, degrease them, whole 9, tranny tunnel, and I'm gonna add some sound deadening. So as you guys know, I added sound deadening to my 240 and it came out nice. It's still super loud because I couldn't finish the whole thing. I have to get my roof fixed first. Once I get my roof fixed, that's some of the thin metal that allows sound to come in, so I'll be doing that. But yeah, so this may seem like a short video, but we were at this for a long time. Just wait till the next video. I'm gonna be installing the sound and cleaning this up a little bit. Ryan, you got anything to say?
Nah.
What you mean, nah, bro? We worked on this shit.
We worked mad hard, yo. Fuck this shit. We're about to sell it.
Yo. Alright, so apologize for the short video, but please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. See you in the next one.